Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Austin. This is the Sports Stage. Welcome back to the channel. College football is back, baby. We got a whole slate of college football games this week. It's officially week 1. Week 0 last week was fun. We won some money on the Georgia Tech game, beating Florida State. But we got player props, daily fantasy player props. We're doing these on Dabble, SSWIN. That's your code to get you a $25 free bet from Dabble. You can play it on this slip right here. We're going to 5X our money. And then there's your money. You're playing on house money if you get that free $25 from Dabble. Don't miss out on free money that these apps are going to give you guys. All these picks right here, all 4 of these picks that I'm about to give you are in the Miami versus Florida game. That's on Saturday, August 31st. So let's get right into it, guys. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Let's make this one quick. Graham Mertz, we're going right here. We're going him on the passing yards line, okay? So I'm going to put this at market-based projections, run a simulation for you. That's going to give us a projection and the best odds across all sports books. So 240 yards right now is his projection. 237.5 is the best line with the best odds. This is Caesar Sportsbook. Right now on Dabble, we're getting that same exact line, 237.5 yards. I'm taking the over. I know he's barely projected to get the over here, but he is projected to get the over. If you guys don't know Graham Mertz's story, 5-star kid coming out of high school, lit it up at the Under Armour All-American game, went to Wisconsin. Things didn't work out there, so he ended up taking his talents to, not South Beach. No, he didn't go to Miami, but he did go down to Florida, if you get the LeBron reference there. So Graham Mertz, guys, 240 passing yards. Right now at this stage in the game, it's week 1. Nobody really knows what these players are going to do yet, what these teams are going to look like, other than what we've seen in training camp, last season, and projections, AI projections, expert projections, things like that. These projections I'm running right here is an AI simulation that gives us a projected total on the game for each player, and it'll show us the line and compare it to the lines. 240 yards for Graham Mertz, guys. 240 is not a ton for a quarterback, especially in a game that's going to be. They're going to play. The starters are going to be in there the full game. This isn't Texas versus Rice, where the starters are going to be out halfway through the third quarter. All these starters are going to play most of this game. More than likely, I mean, there's an oddball chance that one of these teams blows each other out, but that's going to be highly unlikely. So expect Mertz to play a full game, and if he does, 240 yards is not a ton to get. And you guys know what I like to do when I'm putting a player passing yards prop in. I'm also going to take a look at his receivers and see if we can double up here and correlate our picks and get some receiving yards in on this too. So we're going to get some action on the receivers. Down here we got Elijah Badger and Eugene Wilson. We're taking Eugene Wilson over on his line. Best odds on the sports books is 64.5. Sorry, best line is 64.5. We're getting Eugene Wilson actually a little bit higher at 65. So the sportsbook line is slightly better. I'm not going to lie there. Dabble has it half a yard more. All that basically is doing for us is if it covers in the sportsbook and it's at 65, it's going to cover for them, but we're going to push. So we're not going to lose necessarily if he gets right at 65, but we would push. I'm taking him on the over. He's projected at 67.5 yards. Eugene Wilson, that's the number 1 receiver down there in Florida this year. Graham Mertz, if he gets 240 yards, even if both Elijah Badger here and Eugene Wilson go over on their yards, or let's just say they both just get the projected total here, that's 113 yards. What is that? That's another 127 yards that needs to be accounted for. Eugene Wilson's going over at 67.5 if Mertz goes over at 240. I think both of them are going over. Put those both on your slip, guys. We're going to take those. Those are your first 2 picks. Graham Mertz over 237.5 passing yards. Eugene Wilson over 65 receiving yards. Next, we're going to move into the Miami side, and we're just going to scroll up slightly here. Xavier Restrepo, also highly recruited kid coming out of high school. He's down at Miami in South Beach. 85.2 is his projection right now. 80.5 is his line. Our line is at 81. Dabble is a half yard above it. Again, on this play, just like they were on the Eugene Wilson. So far, and through 2 picks this season, week 1, Dabble's been a half yard higher than the sportsbook best line. So it's not a bad thing. It's just basically giving us a chance to push rather than win that play, which isn't necessarily good, but it's not really a hang up for me. I mean, I'd rather have a push than nothing, right, than a loss. But Xavier Restrepo, I think, is going to go over that anyways. He is the #1 dude down there in Miami. Cam Ward is now a Hurricane. You guys saw what he did at Washington State. The kid's a stud. I would take a Cam Ward passing prop here and at least look into it, but Dabble did not offer Cam Ward on passing yards over or an under. The category is not there for him. So we're just doing Xavier Restrepo here, and then we're going to move into running backs. We're going to take a look at rushing yards and scroll down here to the, did I just pass it? I did not. Right here. Miami versus Florida. Damian Martinez projected at 76.1. Best line on the books is 72.5. Dabble is giving us that exact line, 72.5. They're not a half a yard up on the rushing yards category for Damian Martinez. But 76.19 yards is his projection based on AI. Like I said earlier, guys, we're looking at how they did in training camp, projections, whether it's AI or experts, and last year's production. We can't really see what they're doing this year. It's week 1. There's no way to look at it. We can't predict the future, so we're looking at it any way we can to get a slight edge over the book. So Damian Martinez, guys, take him on the over. He's going to get higher than 72.5 rushing yards. There's your slip, guys. Graham Mertz, over 237.5 yards. Actually, before I just read it out, let me pull it up for you guys so you guys can get a good look at it. Graham Mertz, over 237.5 passing yards. Eugene Wilson, over 65 receiving yards. Xavier Restrepo, over 81 receiving yards. And Damian Martinez, over, excuse me, guys, over 72.5 rushing yards. Allergies are kicking my butt right now in the fall where I'm at. So there's your slip. You guys can see right here. I'm hedging it. That's going to give us a 5x payout. If you don't hedge it and you want to just take it straight up, all 4 picks have to hit for you to win that. This becomes a 10x play. So if you're playing that free $25 play that Dabble's going to give you, if you use code SSWIN here, then that's $250 now if you 10x that money on this play. $250, guys. That's half of what you're going to pay in my NFL season pass there. So I know this says $10 on sign up right here for Dabble. They just changed that 2 days ago for the NFL season. It's now $25 on sign up. So code SSWIN gets you $25 free bet. I also put these up here, guys, just so you guys can see them. If you're new to daily fantasy player props and you want to get in on football bets, I mean, everybody bets on football. None of my friends don't bet on football. But anyways, there's a sleeper code for you guys. Code worldwide gets you a $100 deposit match on sleeper. Same code, that code worldwide gets you a $100 deposit match on CHALKBOARD. I should say up to a $100 deposit match. So if you put in 20, they're giving you 20. If you put in 50, they're giving you 50. You guys catch what I'm saying there? Yes, I'm showing you these. I do get a cut if you use these. I'm not trying to hide that from you, but my main goal in showing you these is if you're new to these apps, get everything out of them that you can. It kind of benefits everybody, right? They give me this code to promote it to you guys, and because I'm giving you picks that are winning, they partnered with me so I can get you a code to get on their app and get you free money to bet with their app, and they also get a new customer. So it's really a win-win for everybody. Yes, like I said, I'm not trying to hide it. I do get a cut out of this, but I'm giving you these codes so that you guys benefit from them as well. Okay, guys, that's kind of all I got for you. If you like my style, you like these videos, you like my picks, whatever it may be, I appreciate any support I can get, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Join in on the Sports Stage community. Let's all win together this year. Hit me with any comments you guys have, any questions. I do like to know who's tailing these picks, so if you're tailing, just drop a comment, say tailing. If you don't want to leave a comment and you have a question but you don't want it public, my email is down here in the description. Shoot me an email. I will respond. I do have a lot of things going on, so if I don't respond right away, I apologize. I have 2 work emails and 3 personal emails, so I got a lot of stuff to keep up with. If I don't respond right away, I apologize, but let me know if you guys have any questions, and like I said, let me know down here in the comments if you're tailing these plays. I just like to know who's tailing, so who's winning with us. Or every once in a while, yes, we do lose. I don't win every pick. Sports betting is sports betting. You win some, you lose some. But let's ride the waves together, guys. Let's have a good time this football season. Let's win. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.